Dear students, let us do some problems in the rotational motion. The first one. A stone of mass 5 kg is tied to a string 2 meter long and hurled in a horizontal circle making 60 revolutions per minute. Find the tension in the string. You can read once more. First, let us write what are the informations given in the problem. Here, a mass of stone that is given m is equal to 5 kilogram, and the length of the string, that is the radius of the circular path, that is equal to 2 meter. Also, we have given the rotation, that is the 60 revolutions per minute. Okay, we know for each revolution the angular displacement is 2 pi. So for the 60 revolutions per minute, the angular displacement is 60 into 2 pi. So what is angular velocity? That is 60 into 2 pi revolutions per minute. So in second, the 60 into 2 pi radian, the angular velocity will be 60 into 2 pi by 60 radian per second. So 60 into 2 pi, that is the angular displacement in 1 minute. So the angular displacement in 1 second, that is equal to 60 into 2 pi divided by 60. So we have all this data. Then we are asked to find the tension in the string. So what is the tension in the string? The tension in the string provides the necessary centripetal force. So we have the expression for the centripetal force, Fc equal to mr omega square. Mr omega square. So let us substitute all these things. First, we can find the angular velocity. Okay, so that is 60. That is 2 pi radian per second. Okay, so let us substitute. That is 5 into radius is 2 meter into 2 pi whole square. So you can do the calculation. So after the calculation, you will get the tension in the string, that is the necessary centripetal force, that is equal to 394.3 Newton. Then move to the next problem. To what angle must a circular track of radius of curvature 200 meter be banked to be suitable for a maximum speed of 90 km per hour? You can read once more. To what angle must be a circular track of radius of curvature 200 meter be banked to be suitable for a maximum speed of 90 km per hour? Okay, here we are asked to find the angle of banking. Okay, for that we are given the radius of curvature, that is equal to 250 meter, and the optimum speed, that is the required optimum speed is v is equal to 90 kilometer per hour. Okay, but we have to convert this into meter per second. For that we can multiply the value with 5 by 18. So 18. So we have the optimum speed is meter per second, that is 25 meter per second. Now the expression for the angle of banking, that is theta is equal to tan inverse V square by RG. So you can substitute, that is tan inverse. Let us substitute all the values we have. V is equal to 25. So 25 square divided by R, that is 215, into G, that is 9.8. So you can substitute, then make the calculation using the calculator. Then the value of theta, the angle of banking will be 14.3 degree. 14.3 degree. Okay. Now the third one. A car is racing on a circular track of 100-meter radius and a banking angle 30 degree. To avoid skidding, what should be the speed of the car? You can read once more. Here we are asked to find the optimum speed on a banked curve. So the circular track, the radius of the circular track is 100 meter, and the angle of banking theta is equal to 30 degree, and we are asked to find the optimum speed. So the expression for V is equal to square root of RG tan theta. So let us substitute, that is square root of 100 into 9.8 into tan 30 degree. So after the substitution, you can make the calculation. And you will get the optimum speed. The safe speed will be 23.77 meter per second. So this is the safe speed for the car. Okay. Now we have the fourth one. Find the centripetal force required to revolve a body of mass 4.9 kg along a circular path of radius 1 meter and making 300 revolutions per minute. Find the centripetal force required to revolve a body of mass 4.9 kg along a circular path of radius 1 meter and making 300 revolutions per minute. Okay, here we are asked to find the centripetal force. Okay, so the informations given in the problem are, here the mass of the body is equal to 4.9 kg, and the radius of the circular path R is equal to 1 meter, and the body is making 300 revolutions per minute. From that we can find the angular velocity. So omega is equal to, as we have done in the previous problem, for each revolution angular displacement is 2 pi. So in 1 minute the angular displacement is 300 into 2 pi. So in 1 second the angular displacement is 300 into 2 pi divided by 16. So that is in radian per second. So you can do this. So angular velocity will be 10 pi radian per second. Okay. Now let us write the equation for centripetal force in terms of angular velocity. That is equal to Fc equal to mr omega square. mr omega square. So let us substitute m 4.9, radius is 1 meter, and omega is equal to 10 pi. So after the calculation, the centripetal force will be 4,831.2 Newton. 4,831.2 Newton. Okay. Now the fifth one. A train is moving with a speed of 36 km per hour on a curved path of radius 200 meter. If the distance between the rails is 1.5 meter, find the height of the outer rail over the inner rail. So you can read once more. Here, a train is moving on a curved path of radius 200 meter, and we are asked to find the height of the outer rail over the inner rail. That is, we are asked to find the super elevation. Okay, so let us write the information given here. The radius of the circular path, that is equal to 200 meter, and the distance between the rails is, that is d is equal to 1.5 meter, and the speed of the train at the curved path, that is equal to 36 kilometer per hour. So that we have to convert into meter per second. That is 36 into 5 by 18. So that is 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second. So the expression for super elevation is equal to v square d divided by rg. V square d divided by rg. So let us substitute v is equal to 10 square, d is equal to 1.5, radius is equal to 200 meter into g 9.8. Okay. So after the calculation, you will get, you can do the calculation now. So the super elevation will be 0.076 meter.